What up, everybody? It's another video about Efi's voice, and I'm making another video. As you can see, I make videos about your breath, your voice. So here goes another one. So the title of this video is going to be something like the power of your breath. The power of your breath. People don't know there's power. The people got to realize the power of your breath, of their breath. We're just a breath that manifests the physical. We get breath. Our breath comes from God, and through that, the breath of God gave us life, gave us another breath, gave us a chance to live and to breathe and to learn from Him. And that's where we get all our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding from the breath of God. But we have an opportunity through His breath to have our own breath and to execute more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that we get from Him, and to live our lives and to have an existence and to continue living and to live, and exist in life. So the power of your breath, your breath can be expressed through either being quiet or talking. Your breath can be expressed through either being quiet or talking. Your breath is usually when you just talk sometimes, or you're silent sometimes, because your breath is usually saying a lot. You get filled with a lot of energy inside you, a lot of energy and vibes and stuff. So your breath may make you to talk. Your breath breath may make you be silent. So your breath just tells you when you should talk, or when you should be silent. You have a mouth because our breath says a lot. Our breath says a lot. Our breath talks. Our breath says stuff. That's why we have a mouth. That's why we talk, because our breath says stuff. And when our breath says stuff, that's why we talk. So that's why we talk. Always silent. So the power of your breath. People got to realize the power of their breath, of your breath. It's just a breath that manifests the physical. God's breath is the breath of life that made us all, that created us all. And through Him we get all our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And then we learn to use wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in our life. And then we live. We have the opportunity to live through God's grace and God's love and God's power. That we have the opportunity to live and to create more life, and to live and to learn and to live and have a great time. Through God's grace. So the power of your breath. Your breath says a lot. Your breath is what is your voice. Your breath is your voice. Your breath. Our breath says a lot. So sometimes we talk. All our breath tells us to be quiet. So you want to make sure you always apply wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in what you do, so that you can make sure your breath expresses wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and you know how to speak the proper way. So your breath is actually, so you know how to speak the proper way. So the power of your breath. Just realize the power of your breath. There's power in your breath. Your breath is your voice. Your breath is everything. That's everything. You're a breath that manifests the physical. Your breath is how you manifest everything about you, everything about you. So make sure you realize the power of your breath. Know that the energy in your breath is great. Just you have so much energy in it. Sometimes it tells us to talk. Sometimes it tells us to be quiet. That's why we have a mouth, because our breath says a lot and our breath talks. If we were like our breath says a lot and our breath talks. That's why we have a mouth, to express what our breath says. So just sometimes we talk and sometimes we're quiet. So just realize the power of your breath, and realize there's power in your breath, and it's where you manifest everything about you, all your wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Make sure you know how to make sure you try to apply wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in all you do in your breath, and all you do, and just know that the power of your breath. That we get our breath. That we're just a breath that manifests the physical. Our breath comes from God, through the grace of God, and now we have the opportunity to live, and that's it. All right, that's the video for now. Have a great day. Peace.